What's up, everybody? It's me, L Slack. I'm back with another video. You're checking out the Vulgar Uplander here on the old YouTubes. Thanks for joining me once again here again on the old YouTubes. I'm gonna show you some shit today. I think I've been messing around with a couple things and I found out. Nah, I didn't find out. I already knew, but I got tired of looking at my Upix account numbers, and I wanted some funds to play around with. So I was like, I think I'm just gonna sell some properties and see what happens. So before we get into that, let's talk about tea for a second. Got my own brew here, or my own blend and brew. It's motherfucking tea time. This is, let's see here. Can you hear that for all you ASMR folks? The baggie. Probably need to get closer. This is, let's see here. Passion fruit, or not passion fruit, passion flower, currants, and rooibos tea. I think I'm saying that wrong. I have a hard time with that one. In my little stirring diffuser. So delicious. Caught a little debris in the cup there. Caught me right in the back of the throat. So that was fun. Tastes great, but fun. Anyway, yeah. So that's the tea for today. It's great. It's not the best one I've had of the ones I've blended. The one I think I like the most is this currant hawthornberry and English breakfast blend that I made. I didn't realize it was gonna be so damn good, but it's just absolutely refreshing and delightful. But you didn't come here to talk about tea. You came here to talk about Upland and all of its gloriousness. Anyway, all right. So you know what? Let's a little bit more tea talk here. So I've been talking about this tea thing that I'm doing. And I am very close. I know I keep talking about this, but I got like a whole box over here full of just like sample blends I've been throwing together. Um, I'm gonna launch a business in Upland. I'm gonna base it out of Granada Hills. I'm gonna make a little. I don't know what am I gonna call it. I'll probably find a place to make a showroom because I'm gonna have to probably eventually manufacture things for it. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna make it out of Granada Hills. Um, but I'm gonna launch a business about for tea. I'm gonna sell tea in the real world for Upix, for USD, maybe for Sparklet later if that becomes a thing. Well, not if, when it becomes a thing, and I can figure out all the intricacies about that. So I think within the next week, I will have everything kind of buttoned down to like open it up for investors. Um, yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I don't want to say the name yet, not till I get the website or the domain bought. I got to do that. So once I do that, I'll come out with everything. I'm just kind of waiting to do that and finish up a couple little things. I'm looking at it right here on my other computer. That's why I keep looking this direction, which you can't see the computer here, but I have it. I'm looking at my Discord and all the work I've been putting into it. My Google form for purchases and for the founders. We're gonna have like 10 founders packages in the first wave, and it's gonna basically be like 500 Upix a share. I think I'm gonna launch 3,500. Is that what I said? 3,500 shares. maybe 4,000 shares. We're out the gate at 500 UPIX apiece. And then there'll be 10 founders this wave, which will get to, they'll get voting rights for helping kind of make some decisions. They're going to get some free samples if you live in the United States. I'll give samples out to founders that live outside of the United States, but I'll probably have to charge something for shipping because it will be quite a bit more. And then they'll also have their own dedicated channel for, discussion and reviews and all that stuff. And then regular investors and shareholders will have their own dedicated channel as well as the rest of everything else. So there's a couple tiers there, and you'll get your own little group. I don't know what the hell they call it. Group. It's not group name. I'm looking at the thing. What is it called? Whatever. Anyway, a new title on the side thing. Status. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out whenever this thing launches and you sign up. We'll do all the things. I got it all ready. I just need to nail down the domain, the web domain, and then just kind of comb over it and make sure it's good to go, so that when I launch it, I have as few hiccups as possible. So I'm very excited about that. Stay tuned for that information. I think it's a fucking super clever name. I wish I could take full credit for it. I can't. One of my coworkers I was talking to about it just like plopped this name out there. I was like, holy shit, way better than the name I had for it. The name I was going to go with, which I'm not going with anymore, so I'll share this, was Vulgarities, because I'm the vulgar Uplander. But then I just like this other one way more. So anyway, it's coming. It's coming. So yeah, so that's why I've been fucking around with these blends. That's why I've been talking about tea like crazy. I love my tea, and I love the idea of starting a business in Upland and melding the two together to use in-game currency to sell real-world items, and then hopefully eventually even sell like NFTs for like block explorers, or when Sparklet comes out, they say you can make your own legits. That would be pretty fucking rad. So those will all be things in the future if all goes well. So like I said, stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. I think it'll be exciting for me and potentially for you if you want to invest, and you'll get some returns when we make a profit. So it's pretty exciting. And speaking about profits, let's segue right into how I've made some profits. My UPIX total right now is about 31,847, which is actually down because I bought some properties last night. I was sitting at like 80K, and I did that in basically a day. And I will show you how I did that. Okay, so let's look here. I've been sitting on some props for a little while. Disregard some of these messages, but I've been doing some UPIX poker, and I bought some shares into another thing, some sports betting stuff. So if you're interested in that, hit me up, and I'll share some info if you're into poker and sports betting. I'll share with you how I do that with UPIX and the cool people I've met so far doing that. Anyway, so that's not what I'm looking for. So in the last couple days, I sold 2 items out of my MetaVenture shop, which I'm pretty stoked about, for about 5,500 UPIX for those 2 items. And then I sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 properties in like basically overnight. I woke up and I was like, holy shit, sold some stuff. One of them fucking made a dumb move and accidentally listed the wrong property. I was listing 2 properties in the same city, and I listed one way lower than I should have, because I thought I was listing, I was putting the price down for a different property. I think that's this one right here, this one in Queens. I didn't lose any money, but like somebody must have had a snipe on it because it sold within like seconds after I listed it. I listed for 8,000 UPIX. It sold seconds later, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Anyway, um, I basically broke even on this one, which is not the way I intended that to go, but whatever, shit happens. So anyway, so I had taken some properties that I had been squatting on for a while, and I decided, you know what? Let me look at what I paid for them, and then I'm gonna list them for UPIX, and see if I can get some returns, so I can have some money to play around with. So I listed that one, sold out for 8K. I had this one in, where's this one? Rio de Janeiro. I think I got it for, I don't remember how much. I got it for pretty cheap. Anyway, it sold for 4,700. That one is probably a very marginal gain. Let's see here. I sold a Cleveland property. I think it's the only Cleveland property I had. I might have just bought it for fun, and I probably bought it with cash. So I sold that one, I believe, for almost double what I paid for it. I sold another Tokyo property for probably 3 times or 2 times what I paid for it. Yeah, so 2x. Sold that one for 32,000 UPIX. And then I sold one in Las Vegas for 11,799. That one was probably close to twice what I paid for it. I think these are ones I paid USD for, and then I sold them for UPIX. And then another one in Birmingham, which I know I paid cash for. It was like super cheap, and I sold that one for probably more than double, 9,000 UPIX. So that took me up close to 80, then with what I already had in there, and with these two that sold for 5,500. So I was pretty stoked about that, and I will show you kind of what I did. So there's not a ton of easy ways to figure out. I mean, I could go look here in my properties and say, hey, I got, this one's on sale. I still got, I think, like 10 of them on sale. This one's on sale. But there's not, at least not that I found. Maybe somebody else has found an easier way to do this, but I haven't found an easy way to figure out what stuff I have on sale, what stuff I don't have on sale, or what stuff I want to sell. I can see what stuff I have on sale and what I don't, but what stuff do I have in collections that I don't want to sell, versus what stuff do I not have in collections that I'm okay with moving. So I was looking in collections. So for instance, I bought an LA property last night under mint. So I will list it. We'll just look at it. So let's just go to LA. This is the best way I've found so far. There's probably a better way, but I don't know. So I look at Los Angeles, and right here I can see these are the 3 that I have in this collection. If I look down here, these are all of these ones not in collections, but many of them are in Granada Hills, and I do not want to sell in Granada Hills. So all of these ones with these exclamation marks next to them are ones in LA that I have listed in a collection somewhere. So you can see, like, it's these 6. Wait, probably not those 6. Those are, well, this one, yeah, this one, Sherman Oaks. Anyway, they're ones that I have in collections that I'm not going to move right now. So I know that all of these ones right here are ones I can sell. Okay. And let me look real quick about which one. did I buy last night? So that way I don't have to go a difficult route. Upland. Come on, yesterday. Awesome, you've added a property. Which one is this? This is the one. 12407 Heartsook. 12407, this one right here. So I'll click on this one. This one I bought for 8,905 UPIX. So this isn't a great example for how you can make money. I bought this one for UPIX. I probably won't make much UPIX when I sell it, if I sell it. But if I was to buy this for cash, here's how I would go about flipping it to make UPIX. So I have, we'll just do this. So that if I didn't do that and I click the X, it would take me back to the list. So I don't want to do that. 12407 Heartsook. I'm looking in LA, and we're going to go to property search, and we're going to go to properties stats, and I'm going to look in LA, Los Angeles, and I'm going to look, actually I'm going to turn this thing on. What? I'm in Valley Village, like Value Village. That's funny to me. It's funny. Okay, so let's look down here, and we're going to see that in LA, the floor price for UPIX is 7,800 UPX. If I had bought this for cash, and this is what I was doing with all my other properties, I was looking at the ones that were under the floor price. So this doesn't take into account the size of this property. So this is 60 UPIX squared or UP2 or whatever. I'm sure that the one that's at the floor is small or something, right? The floor price for USD is $3. Floor markup is 85%. I bought this one, I think, for 93 or 95% for in UPIX. The median price is 30,000 UPIX. So I was looking at 7,800, right? This is the bottom. Obviously, I paid 89.05 after fees. I'm not going to sell it for, 7,800 because that doesn't make sense for what I'm doing, right? So I'm going to look at next what the difference is in, I'm going to say Valley Village. Valley Village, and see if there's a difference. That one was 7,800. Because some neighborhoods might be higher. Yeah, see this one, the floor price in Valley Village is 10,200 UPIX. I'm fine with that. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna list this at the floor. So 96%, I believe this is gonna be like 1 to 3% higher than what I have it at. So if we look at, I'm just gonna make another one of these. Let's do this. We can go look at the stats on property search. Actually, I should just do user search. We'll do that. We'll go over here and we'll do user search. We'll do LSLAC. Oh, ad block. Thanks. Like I needed that to show up right now. You fuck. Oops. I hate this fucking ad block thing. It always pops up. It drives me insane. I should just deactivate it, but I'm too damn lazy. All right, so here's all my shit. I want to look at, let's just look at city and bring this to 200. Detroit. Las Vegas, Los Angeles. So, what did I say that one was? It was in Valley Village. Is that right here? Yeah. So this is the one. So it says, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it says at the top there. 60 UP2. I paid, the last purchase price was 9,000. This is how much I have it for, but that's after fees. 9,350. So I need to list it for more than 9,840. I wish it showed what I paid for it, but anyway, not a big deal. So we'll go into here, and again, I'm looking at, this one's 10,200 UPIX. If we look at what the floor is, what the prices are, let me just go into property search, and we'll do LA. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to just make sure you're getting your listings right, but if you do take the time, Valley, you can turn a profit in Upland. Okay, so I'm looking for status, I'm looking for sale for UPIX, and I am gonna click close on that stupid fucking thing. And then I don't care about that. I don't care about the structure. I do care about, let's look at the markup. Okay. We'll look at the markup, and we'll look at the sale price. So the markup on this one for Valley Village, the lowest one is at 99%. Change that. It said 96 in the other one, but it could be it hasn't updated recently. So right now it's at 99%. And the floor, no, that's not the floor. 99% is the markup. So for me, I could list this property at almost 100%. If I list it at 100%, I'll be like the second on this list for markup. So I could list it for what it minted at. Which it looks like, oh, this is probably minted 9,840. I bought it for 9,350. That's what it means. I was having a brain fart. My bad. Let's go look at, not markup now. We know 99% is the lowest markup we can find here in Valley Village. So let's go to sale price. Watch it do its thing. Boopity boopity pop. The lowest is sale price 10,710, which is lower than what it said earlier, which was 12,000. But I know that at the very least, I can list this son of a bitch at 10,710, and I'll be right there at the top of properties. So let's do that. Let's actually list it at, like, I'm at, what is it at? 9.3. See, like the UP2 on this one's 50. I'm at 60. So I'm like equivalent to this. Yeah, this is like the same one. They have it listed at, nope, that's the last part, 10,000, 10,815. I'm going to list it right there. Like, I'm going to go 10,810. So we'll go back over to here, sell, UPIX, 10,810. So I will not make very much on this, right? But, in fact, let me make sure that my math is correct. If I do 10,810 times 0.05, I'll lose 540. I probably should have done it the other way. 10,810 times 0.95. Okay, so I'll get 10,269 out of it, which is still giving me a profit. which is fine. So I'm gonna offer that for sale for Upix. What the hell did I just do? Yep, I want to do that. You're gonna ask for this authenticator code. So, come on. Come on. 381. I bet ya, even though I'm not going to turn a large profit on that one, I probably could list it higher. This is just for an example. I could have, yeah, like I said, I could list it higher and waited longer. But just to turn around and sell it quickly, that's how I would do it. I would go right in and just be right at the top. You want to be at the top of these lists when you're looking for for people to get their eyes on it, right? I'm going to be, let's look, let's see where it puts me. Refresh. Oh, it put me down here. Did I put 11,000? What did I do wrong here? No. Oh, that's just after fees. 10,810. Oh, so that, I looked at that wrong. So I have this button clicked where it says show prices markup with 5% fee. So anyway, I'm fine with it. Whatever. Take this off if you don't want to see that, which will give you a better look here. For setting your prices, you probably want to turn that off. Because then when you set the price, it won't fuck up like I just did. Normally I would have been up here, but I set the price a little bit too high for what I was trying to show you. But anyway, I'm still on the first page. What am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm the 8th one. So I was trying to undercut this one? 10,810. Yeah, but with the 5% fee, it put me up 11,445. No big deal. I bet it still sells relatively quick. So that's how you do it. Cross-reference, whatever place you're in, and then also look at the neighborhood, because it could be the neighborhood you're in is more valuable. And in this case, Valley Village is more valuable than, the whole of Los Angeles. So take a look at that. List them how you feel is appropriate for you. But for me, the markup wasn't there for me, but the floor price was. So listing it at the floor got me, on this first page, 8 down. Like I said, I bet I sell it. I won't sell it for much, but I bought it with the intent to show this example. So anyway, that's how you list your properties. That's how I did it yesterday. If you're buying them for cash, say I bought one for, let's just do this. We'll go for, I'm going to for sale USD, and I want to find, this is where you want to look at markup. Markup, you're going to find some cheap LA properties, but we're still in Valley Village, but it'll be fine for an example. 40%. So the mint price, 11,400. This is what you get your dividends off of. So you'd get your 14.1% dividends off this number, regardless what you pay for it. The last price was 8,400. If they're selling it for, I bet they bought it with Upix, and then now they're selling it for USD at 40% of mint, which is right here. So if you, say I was to buy this one for $4.56, I would take that and I would come back and I would say, okay, at 100% or at the floor price, it is 10,800 or something, right? Even though the UP2 on this one's a little bit higher than even the one I just sold. But even if I sold it for what I just sold the last one for, which was, it's listed here at 11,000 with the markup. I'm gonna make over double. I'll make about this. I'm gonna make 60% of what I paid. So this is way better than going into, say, Upland and buying UPX. If you list it at the floor and it ends up at the top here, it's gonna sell. I mean, I just showed you. I sold a property in fucking Cleveland for for fuck's sake. Let's see here. Where was that one at? Birmingham, Las Vegas, Cleveland, Rio de Janeiro. All using the exact same strategy. Queens isn't too difficult. Neither is Las Vegas, really. But Rio and fucking Cleveland, your shit will sell regardless. You just have to list it right. So, there's that. Let's take a look-see at my guy real quick before I get off of here. Hey, look at this. Can I collect this? Fuck yeah, I can. Can I collect this one? Are you shitting me? I collect one, and it's like, you've reached the maximum. Anyway, I need to do some more treasure hunting. I think what I've decided is I like treasure hunting, and I'm going to transition my treasure hunting adventures to Austin, Texas. Why, might you ask, do I want to go to Austin, Texas? Because I don't want to travel between Detroit and Austin, Texas during the NFL season to go get my NFL PA legits and then come all the way back here when Austin is a perfectly fine place to do treasure hunting, as it turns out. So I'm going to move my shit, my whole operation to Austin. I'm going to sell some in Detroit that make sense to sell. Probably ones I paid cash for and see if I can flip them for a decent UPX price. Maybe I'll do that next video. And then I'll take that money and then I will go buy shit in Austin, Texas and start my treasure hunting adventures over there. So, but for now, I'll stay here for a little bit longer and do a little bit of tea hunting. And then I'll move my operation slowly. So, let's see here. Last couple things. NFLPA starter bundles are out. Spark week is happening. If you're interested in buying some Spark, there's some. You can still buy. Let's buy one for shits. An NFLPA mixed bundle. Don't make me do the thing again, though. Don't. Yes. Okay. Anyway, I doubt I get any Cowboys players, but whatever. Do I have any missions? No, I never have any fucking missions. Anyway, okay. So there's that. Let's look at real quick, like, this events, just to see what's going on. Stock Car Pro Series exclusive car sales. That's kind of cool. I'm not going to be able to get one of those, but I will be more than happy to watch other people get them. Racing with Stakes. I have not read this, but I think it's pretty explanatory. You can probably bid or make bets on your racing with UPX, I'm assuming. Mystery Pass Sale Chapter 3. I think that kicked off this morning. I didn't get one. I wanted to. I just... I wanted to make sure I didn't get bit by, as Ben68 says, the FOMO dragon. I have two already. I really wanted a shark. Don't get me wrong. I wanted a fucking shark because I think they're cool looking. But I sold all that stuff and I didn't want to spend it all getting another thing. So I think I'll wait because I'm really just trying to build up my account. And if I use all the funds that I'm trying to build my account up with, I won't have funds to buy more properties to increase my dividends. So I opted not to let myself get bit by the FOMO dragon. And instead, I will reinvest in properties to get this UPX per month number up to whatever I want it to be. And I already have 2 totems, so I'm okay with that. I'll probably buy a couple more. There's more to come, so I just didn't need one this time. Yes, so wrong button. That's that for totems. Revolutionizing UGC, exciting updates for creators. Cool. Spark Week is back. We just talked about that. There's a mini game competition if you're down for that. If you know how to make games, hit it up. Sparklet's still a thing. The block and load, and I believe the Halloween wearables challenge might be over. But that's a couple things that are going on in Upland without diving into any amount of detail whatsoever. It's a nice little snapshot about what's up. So that's that. That's what I've been doing. Playing poker, investing in sports books for UPX, working on my tea project to bring tea to the masses in the metaverse, and selling properties, buying properties, and having a real hoot of a time, if you will. Ooh, let's check one last thing real quick. The props for which I have, that's not the right direction. Spark on and see where they're at. Okay, apartment building in Las Vegas. We are making a incy-wincy bit of progress. If you want to come help a brother get through this 480-day process, go ahead and drop some spark down on 3119 Arrow Place in Las Vegas. I would greatly appreciate it. And maybe I'll even give some stuff away for those that help. I don't know what that is yet. Maybe some UPX. Maybe a Detroit property. Maybe one of my little shitty Detroit treasure hunting properties. If you help me build up any one of my fucking structures. Let's look at the next one. Okay. Let's look at the 10834 Balboa Boulevard. How's this one coming along? This one's right next to my other one. We're at 0.2. Also no contributors. 488 days. Totally fine. It'll all get sorted out here shortly. If you want to come help out and be entered to win a Detroit property, hop on over to 10834 Balboa Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. Oh, this tea is delightful. And then lastly, let's look at this ranch house in Arlington, where I'm going to make my next NFLPA meta venture at. This is at, let's see, I have 0.67 spark staked on this one. Only got 59 days left. And if I could take more off the other ones, I would. But I can't. So whenever I get spark, I just put it here. So if you want to help me build this guy up, I will give anybody who helps, I'll put their name in a little spinny wheel, and whoever wins will get a Detroit property. One of my Detroit properties. You can have it. I'll give you one. So if you want to come on over to 1705 Arbor Lane in Arlington, Texas, and stake some spark on, gosh dang, this throat. Excuse me. And stake some spark. I would greatly appreciate it. And we can help build this son of a bitch up. I will submit my application for my NFLPA MetaVenture shop. And then we'll do that. We'll sell Dallas Cowboys legits in there. It'll be awesome. So that's what I got going on. Come help it out. Let's get things rolling. If you haven't and you got this far, we'll get to this in a second. If you have not yet subscribed and liked the video, please do so now. I appreciate all of your follows or subscriptions and your likes. I appreciate comments of all kinds, and I look forward to engaging. I try to get to all the comments when you post things in there. But before we bounce, let's see what we got in here. How fast can it go? Or how fast can I read these or figure out what it is? DM, don't know. JF, I don't know. KK, don't know. JB, don't know. All hats. Let's see if we can figure it out. Assets. NFLPA. Did I miss it? Am I dumb? Structures, block explorers. Uploads. Oh, there it is. I am dumb. And does it give me a 2023 option? Still not yet, because they fucking hate us. Give me a cap. All I got were hats. Okay. It's none of them look like Dallas hats, so excuse me for 1 second. I don't know if that did anything. I was hoping to mute, but maybe it didn't mute. Whatever. You'll live. Maybe somebody has a fetish out there for ugly white dudes coughing into or clearing their throat. ASMR style. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. If you do, hit me up, like, and subscribe. Let's see. Fuck, which ones did I just get? 22, 23. Was this one of them? This is like the worst. I don't ever want to see this again. CG. I don't think so. Because it's Dallas. This is like the worst. Just show me the fucking new ones. Oh, and this is going to make me go back out. You sons of bitches. Can't just give me a fucking 2023 option. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. 2023 David Montgomery. That doesn't sound like one I've seen before. Jerome Ford, JF. That sounds right. That's the backup now starter to Nick Chubb, who broke his leg off. JJ Josh Jones. Justin Bethel. Okay. On Miami. Let's see here. Keith Kirkland from New Orleans. He's a wide receiver. What else? Cayman Hall. Liam, I think I've already seen this one. Who's calling me? Oh, it's Salem. It's the doctor's office. Why are they calling me? That's never a good sign. So I guess that means I should probably sign off and see what's going on. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and peace out.